Hi, welcome to Breakfast Chats with Zeesy. The menu today is strawberry pancakes by Xenia and Gwen. Hey, these are my guests today. Get ready for breakfast. Let's eat. Alright, so we have whipped cream too.
Yeah, let's
Do that. So my first guest today is Mark, who is a talented musician who makes very eerie, beautiful, and humble songs. He's worked with artists such as Slim Twig and I believe, what's the name of your band that you go under mostly? Broken Tree Fort, yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, he's awesome, and he's hanging out here after extermination night that got so rudely broken up last night. So, what do you believe in God?
Well, I was brought up in a half-Catholic home, so I was taught to believe in this entity. But I kind of remember feeling about it the same way I did about Santa Claus up until maybe 7th grade, just without really thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
But just knowing I was expected to believe in this thing. And then by that point I was more interested in like aliens, so that seemed a lot more plausible to me. And then I got into smoking a lot of weed, and I started to make things move with my mind, or at least I thought I did, so I kind of believed that the idea of God being within you, you know, you are God, so I'm God.
Cool. So God's not dead to you because you're definitely alive.
Yeah, I'm God in here.
Awesome. Right on.
But no magic man stuff.
Yeah. It's
The
also
cloud.
it's kind of funny the idea of like a half Catholic household, because that like implies instantly that there's a negative to that half, or like an alternative to the
Yeah.
like any like, you know, half Baha'i household. Well, clearly Baha'i isn't 100%. If 50% of the household isn't on board. Cool. What do you think of the pancakes?
They're delicious. I haven't had a strawberry pancake in my life. So.
Yeah, this is amazing. First time for me too. Thanks for having breakfast with me.
Thank you, Zeesy.
Cool. Move the chair a little closer if you can. Totally getting like a not enough of your face, I think. So my next guest is Xenia Benivolski. She is the instigator of the infamous White House Studio project in Toronto, which is a great opportunity for people to have cheap studios. Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Working.
What's the most fulfilling thing for you in hanging out there?
Just having a studio is the best thing.
Right on. Cool. Okay, enough.
My favorite thing.
Do you get bored talking about the White House?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about it all day.
It's almost like it's like a job you don't get paid for, which is crazy.
But it's kind of like you're doing it all day while you're at your job, and after that, and when you sleep at night.
Oh my god, it's like children.
Yeah, it totally is. It's like operating a daycare of orphans.
Oh my god. That's kind of beautiful and pathetic at the same time.
I know.
Do you ever want to have children?
No.
No?
No, I have lots of kids.
I feel a bit like a conservative talk show host, by the way, with the questions I'm asking.
Oh.
Maybe we should get into something different.
Children?
Well, I was out of the country for a while, and we would chat on the internet a lot. And we ended up talking about pornography, because both of us were experimenting with watching internet porn for the first time. We hadn't really participated. We were sort of like coaching each other in the process.
Yeah.
But it was a bit weird. For me, I was in like a shared studio environment watching pornography.
And I was at my mom's house.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, what exactly happened? Like, did your mother walk in on you watching pornography?
She did, but I was kind of watching it like you watch a documentary or something. I was just kind of like, yeah, and I didn't think, because I was just watching the internet, I didn't think of turning the sound down. And then she just walked in and she's like, what's going on? And I'm just like, watching a movie.
You were watching a movie.
I was watching a movie, but I didn't think anything of it. Or just, I don't know.
Did you expect to feel disinterested while watching people fucking?
No. That's weird. No, yeah, I guess I felt like really, yeah, it's really not, I don't know, it's kind of entertaining.
I I find I become more interested in like it can be sexy, but the sexiest stuff is when it's like a really weird scenario, but not like
Yeah.
they wrote a story and it's a weird scenario. Like you can
It
see
feels like
right
it's
off
like
the
it's
bat.
like, okay, let's do this. Okay, you turn around. Okay, I'll turn around now. Okay, I'll sit in your face. You sit on my face. I'll sit on it's like what? Like it's just like it feels like there's a showmanship there that's
Yeah.
like you're doing something that everybody else does too.
It's kind of crazy when it's like
Whatever.
the hottest people, like the most genuinely hot people, are also like the biggest like assholes.
Yeah.
Because they just really just want people to like.
And the guys always
Yeah.
leave their. It's like for the guys, a lot of guys in pornography always leave their socks on. You notice that?
Yeah.
They always and the ones in like if you like watch the ones that are like the tourists that go to Eastern Europe to fuck like Eastern European girls, they
So
always they have
bad.
their shirts and their socks on, and what that says to me is like I don't give a shit enough to even take off my clothes.
Yeah.
Like I just take my pants or whatever.
Because that's a very
But you
intimate
look
action,
stupid.
taking socks off.
Yeah, but it like socks and shirt, you look really dumb, so it's like kind of works the opposite way. So like really like you look like a cartoon character like you know shirt and socks
Yeah, it's so true.
and like a hat, you know. Like,
But then also like your weird body hanging out in like a not totally flattering way, like.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Like,
and
it's-
it's always like some kind of like cycling like really tight like shirt with like stripe in the middle.
Do you think they're fulfilling a fantasy, like being filmed fucking an Eastern European prostitute in Amsterdam?
I don't know because I feel like you know how girls dress for other girls.
Yeah.
I feel like guys fuck for other guys.
Yeah.
They're only doing this
Absolutely.
so that their friends will watch this and be like, oh my god, I can't believe you've sat on this girl's face.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow, I got like a little piece of my heart just got a little sad for a moment there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny, but maybe that's what guys think when they like realize that girls aren't dressing for them or
Yeah.
dressing for other girls.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. Cool. Well, thanks for having breakfast with me.
No problem.
Hey, Xenia Benivolski. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, we're back. We've pretty much finished breakfast. We're trying to decide if we're gonna have coffee or not, but we've been drinking some caffeine pretty steadily this morning. I'm here with Gwen, who I just met pretty much last night. I think we've met before. But Gwen is a lovely young woman. Yeah, how's it going?
It's well, thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks for hosting myself and everyone else here and allowing us to make breakfast in your kitchen.
Yeah, no problem.
It's really great.
You're an excellent house guest. Do you have a lot? Not to. I hope this isn't rude, but do you have a lot of like crashing experience or like house guest experience?
I do, yeah. I have couch surfed many times
Cool.
in many different cities and also even in the city that I live in.
Yeah, which is
yeah, it
sometimes
happens.
very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens, you know, sometimes, you're really far away and it's like 3 a.m. and you're slightly drunk or perhaps very drunk or,
Yeah.
you know, and...
Or just tired.
Or tired, exactly. That's totally it. And it's cold out, you don't want to wait for a bus.
Yeah.
And so, I do have a lot of experience. Also, I think I really, you know, I try to show my appreciation for, you know, a gesture.
That's
Yeah.
key. As a house guest, it's totally essential to appreciate that you're in somebody's house. Yeah, you've got it
Exactly.
down, definitely.
Okay, good.
Do you have any other tips for people who are staying at other people's houses?
Yeah, I think you have to realize that when someone says make yourself at home, don't actually take it to heart. I think that I have hosted house guests myself who have overstepped that boundary, and even in me being being generous and being what have you, there's still a level of there's an unspoken line that you have to be aware of, and most people are pretty good with it, but some people are not.
So what would you say is
examples.
like the time to go? Like when do you know it's time to go?
Well, when people are sort of pacing around and they're like, well, gotta get my day going, or they'll what else has been said to me? Well, it's 12 o'clock now.
This is
The
bringing
morning's
back some
done.
memories. for
Yeah.
me, by the way. It's bringing back some real memories. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So do you have any, just as a final, I guess like a fun thing to end on, do you have any experiences of like feeling like they wanted you to stay when you were ready to go?
A couple of times. Actually, more times, it's been the opposite.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think-
I think
I
that's
think-
pretty average.
Yeah.
But like, how do you feel when like it's pretty obvious they want you to stay?
Well, I guess it depends on, the sort of who the person is and if I'm with a group of people or not. And depending on if it's just like a friendship thing or a romantic thing.
Even
I think
with
that
friendship, it can be weird though. I
with
think.
friendship it can be weird.
Like if somebody's just like, want to hang out all day?
Yeah. You're like, I gotta feed my, my pets.
Do you want to? Do you want to hang out all day?
Sure.
Anyway, thanks again, Gwen, and thanks to all my guests on Breakfast Chats with Zeesy. It's been a real blast. I'm so excited to have these incredible pancakes because otherwise I probably just would have had a cup of tea and like an apple or something. So it's been great, and I'm Zeesy Powers, and this has been Breakfast. See you next time.